Hello, SpeedToLead family. We're so excited to bring to you this most recent update with a ton of new features and enhancements. First, we'll go through an overview and I'll show you more specific details on how to use some of the new features. The first one is a smart response delay. This is in the event that a customer or someone interacting with the chatbot doesn't put everything in one text block. We're waiting, I think 10 seconds if they put it in 2 to 3 blocks. We're waiting for that so OpenAI and the prompt and the bot have way better context to respond to that user or customer. The other one is infrastructure evolution. So we're currently on AWS servers. We're full enterprise level package over there. We're seeing a lot of growth. And so we want to go ahead and move on to even bigger and better, more CPUs and more storage and more RAM, that kind of thing, just for future growth. So we don't have to move it later. So you won't ever hopefully notice a slowdown whatsoever. The next one is unified conversation history. This one was one that has been requested. And what this does is it seamlessly tracks the customer interactions through and across channels. So if the customer is interacting with the chatbot over like Instagram DMs and then switches over to Facebook Messenger or SMS, the conversation history will follow them. And that way the bot will have that context and history and be able to better interact and engage with that customer. The next one is upgraded appointment automation. We have one of our employees on the dev team has just been testing this like crazy and doing everything she could to make it better. So it's way more efficient. This was requested by just about everyone, and that is it will no longer, when an appointment is booked onto the calendar, it will no longer say SpeedToLead generated. It will say the customer or clients, whoever booked the appointment, will say their name in the contact or their contact record in the appointment, just like it would normally if they booked through a calendar. Next one is seamless customer detail collection. So what this does is when the bot is going through the process of booking appointment with a customer or client, if it will check the contact record to see if it has the full name, email, and customer time zone. If it doesn't, the bot will ask those questions to gather that information. Next one is flexible data editing. Most of you are using the URL to crawl your websites, and now you can see what's scraped and also edit it. All you have to do is just click the edit button next to the URL that you want to edit or see what has been scraped, and then it'll take you to the next page. And all you have to do is hit convert content. Now, one caveat with this, once you hit convert content, it's converted and no longer will be scraping, but you can always add that and have two of those, have one that has been converted and one that isn't converted, and our backend search engines will continue to go through and search both of them to find the most relevant information. So after you've done that, you will see a screen like this with these drop-down menus. You'll see how it's been scraped. You can go into them, edit them, and hit save to have it say exactly what you want to be able to respond to your customers and clients in the way you want to. The next one is prompt history. This one I'm super excited about. This is prompt history. I have prompts all over the place and I don't know which one was the most recent. I get completely lost because I'm doing so many. Now we have prompt history. So I'll show you what that looks like. So all you need to do to see this is you need to change something, add a period and hit save, change something, hit save. And then this will pop up right here and you'll see this clickable link. And then all you have to do is click it and that will come to a screen like this and you'll see all of the revisions, the history here. You can hit preview. You can go through the tabs and go through all the different corresponding fields on the configuration page. And then if you like that one or like the one you had before, just hit load revision and it loads the previous one. Love that update. The next one is a deepened integration with GoHighLevel. The first one is that you can now use custom fields in your prompts. So any of the custom fields or the contact record fields that you have in GoHighLevel, you can now use those inside of the prompts in SpeedToLead. And I'll show you how to do that here in just a second. The other huge one is that now you can have multiple chatbots per channel. So you can have 4, 5, 20 chatbots per responding to the SMS, and that is routed by tags. And I'll show you how you can use that here in just a second. First, what you want to do is we need to go through the process of reauthorizing the location you want this applicable to, GoHighLevel. So exactly what you did before, just re-add the location, even though you've already done it, just click add location, just go through this process really quickly again, and then you're done. From there, hit edit location, and then you want to hit refresh, and then you'll see all of the fields populated. And you want to do this if you add a bunch of fields or add fields in the GoHighLevel, go in and click the refresh button again if they're not populating. Then you come back and under each field on the configuration page, you'll see this link. You can click, and all you have to do, you don't have to type it, whatever you want to use, you just hover over and click and it'll automatically populate in that field. And now I'll show you how you can use the multiple chatbots. Let's just say you have a dentist as a client and you're running 2 different type of ads, one for Invisalign, one for teeth whitening. And then you'll be driving those to a Facebook lead form or some form on your website to gather their information. From there, sending them to a workflow, and then you would just tag it. So the way these tags need to start out is STL_bot_ whatever you want. As you can see, I just put Invisalign and whitening here. And then you put this in a specific field into the configuration page, and it will route to those automatically. So that's where it becomes very useful. So if you want a bot responding to something very specific like Invisalign ad, you can do that now. Also, keep in mind, say you ran a survey for lead qualification, you can actually use those now into the prompt easily and see if that lead qualifies. And just to show you where that tag would go, it just goes right here. So just make sure it's the exact same thing you have in GoHighLevel as well as right here, and then it will route properly. And those are all the new features. We have a lot more coming out soon, so look for those. We'll be updating the help docs as well as shooting other instructional videos. As soon as I can, I'll have those up, but look forward to it. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame.